Hi everyone, my name is Kiana. If you're new here, I hope you are having a great day. Yes, we have changed the setting because my dog cannot stop barking. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta roll with the punches and do whatever you gotta do to get the results you wanna get. Today I'm going to be talking about how exactly I got on this journey of being an entrepreneur and blogging and making videos and everything. So, let's start at the beginning. I got my bachelor's degree from Jackson University for communications. And while there, I enjoyed my experience. I loved the classes. I loved the professors. I loved working as a student worker in the Office of Marketing Communications. The internships, all of it. I loved being in the clubs. I loved being involved. So I knew from early on, I guess, in my career, that I enjoy working. It's not that I don't want to work, you know what I'm saying? And I also learned that while working, it's not that I don't necessarily not like working for people. It's just I like some sense of autonomy, or I just like some sense of like, I'm doing it and then leave me alone while I'm doing this, and then I'll give it to you. I enjoy working in the team when there is a spirit of teamwork and not a spirit of division. I like working in a functional team. More about that later. Before I graduated, a couple months before I graduated, everyone around me seemed to be getting job offers, and either their internships turn into jobs or they just got a call back from a job. And me and my other friend were just like, what? We don't know what we're going to do. And my mentor, who is now a friend of mine, and my mentor, she was just like, just keep writing. You enjoy writing, just keep writing. No matter what you do, don't stop writing, right? And I took that, which is where KianaMorgan.com came from, is the fact that she just told me don't stop writing, So even after college, even after graduation, I did not have a job lined up. I didn't get hired at my previous job until August, and I graduated in April. So it was just months and months of just looking and interviewing and looking and interviewing. And I didn't have an interview every day. I probably didn't even have an interview every week. So much happened between me graduating and me getting the job. So many things happened in my life. That's how you know God's timing is everything, because I don't even know if I could have handled a job at that time, So in August, I got a job, and I'm not going to say where, but let's just say it was a big corporation. And I was in the communications or public relations, that area. I was in that field of work, but I was mostly proofreading. So basically all my time I was just proofreading and making sure everything went smoothly, that the things that I was proofreading were accurate, that prices were accurate, that verbiage was accurate, that descriptions were accurate. And that was my main role, and I had no problem doing that. It seemed boring to people, but to be honest, just having a plan every day, having something to do each day, was fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. It's just when politics and drama comes along in a job, it was just not a healthy work environment at all. One thing was they would say, if you're not having fun, leave. That was something that they all said all the time during big staff meetings. Another thing is there was always drama between my department and another department about who's what's job, and people that are not my boss or not even my boss's boss was telling me what to do. People who had no authority over me were telling me and my coworkers what to do. There was always changes in exactly what we need to do. We felt like we was always proving our worth. We was always proving that our job was worth something to other people. It wasn't a great time. I learned a lot about what did I want out of life? What did I want out of a career? I learned a lot about just because a job says your family does not mean that they will treat you like family. They can say that you're a team, but you're just there for a service. You exchange a service for money. It's not really a team unless they really, really, really want it to be. And I don't know, I just did not enjoy working there. I would have panic attacks all the time. I would cry all the time. I don't like being late, but I was okay with being late to that job. I just did not care about that job. It was just, I hated every second of it. And the funny thing is, like, I had a strong feeling God was just like saying, like, you're not gonna work there past your birthday. And I was like, good, because I don't want to keep working there. So I was looking for other jobs. I looked out for hiring managers and just like staffing companies to see if they had anything open, if they had any jobs they knew were available while I was working there. And then the pandemic happened and we were working from home, and if things got hectic, right, because of the industry I was in. It was just hectic because deadlines were changing, things we needed was changing, everything was changing, and you had to adapt to everything very quickly. And because there was not a lot of clear communication on what exactly was needed, I hated the job more and more and more and more. And I was just ready to go. And I got a call. And at this time, I'm still have my blog. Like from August to April when I got fired, I still had my blog. So like I was doing this and blogging at the same time, and it was stressful. And I would use blogging at the end of the day as some kind of like stress reliever. But I realized that I wanted to be blogging when I was working. And I did it because I was scared. I was scared of like, what if this fails? What if I don't make any money from that? I don't live in my parents' house all my life. Like, what if? And so in April, I got a call. What's a little trifling about this is that they always said that we're family. We're family, we're a team, we got each other's back. And when I got fired, I didn't even get a call from my boss who said that we were family. I got a call from the staffing company that put me on contract for the job. And she called me and she said, because of COVID-19, because you're on contract, they're going to cut your contract, right? And I cried because I was like, I don't have any more income, right? I didn't even cry about losing the job or the friends that I made at that job. You know what I'm saying? I was embarrassed because I really started to believe the whole family rhetoric. And then my best friend, he was like, why don't we start a company together? And at first, Temple Quartz was us doing like one-of-one custom tie-dye shirts, right? He realized like you can do graphics and send the graphic and the shirt that you want to these people, and they'll manufacture it for you and send it to the people. So when he realized that I can do graphic design, because we were like transfer paper. We were doing like transfer paper stuff. So like we would print it out and like transfer it on the shirt, like iron on type stuff. And we were using like Cricut and everything. And we were like, well, if we want to become bigger, we can't keep doing it like this. So that's why we now have the different graphics and like the sweatshirts and the t-shirts and all these things, is because I got fired from my job. That's why we have these videos, because I got fired from my job and because I wasn't getting hired anywhere. And I was like, I have to do something with my day. I have to do something. Like at the end of the day, no matter what I do, I'm going to always want to write. I'm going to always want to talk. I'm always going to want to create things. I'm going to always want to do social media. So I could either not be hired and not go after my dreams, or just do the thing, because no matter how long it takes, time is going to pass anyway. You are watching me follow my dreams because I got fired from my job, and I was literally, God was like, listen, like this is your time to do this. Like you don't want to work for anybody else. Well, you want to work for yourself. So you can either do it or go back to working a regular 9-to-5 and feel like you never did the thing that you wanted to do. You never lived life to the fullest because of fear. So if you are supporting in any way, you are just helping me. You are a part of the purpose. Like you are part of the vision. You are part of the plan. No matter how small or how big your support is, you are helping push forth the plan. And my encouragement to anybody is to just do the things you want to do. My 10-year-old self, my 15-year-old self, even my 18-year-old self would look up to me and say, you know what, I want to be like her. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters to me, that and fulfilling God's plan. As long as my younger self thinks that I am amazing, I'm fine. And I want to honor my younger self in everything that I do. I want my younger self to look at me and be like, that's what I wanted. And I want my future self to appreciate the steps that I did at this time. That's just the encouragement for today, is that time is going to pass anyway. What you do at that time is up to you. So you can either focus on how long it's going to take, or just be like, I'm going to sit with it because I owe it to myself and I love myself enough to make sure my dreams come to pass. And that's all that I have today. I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, who has liked, who has shared, who has read, who has double tapped, who has commented. I just want to thank every single person that has put in some kind of energy into me, anyone who has prayed for me, anyone who has encouraged me, because it has gotten me right here and it's only going to bring me further. And so I just want to say thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with anyone you think needs some encouragement to keep going, no matter what the cost, no matter what it looks like in this present moment. If you keep going, it's going to come to pass. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.